Morissette. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina. And we've had late nights.
Oh my God. I actually went out last night. So I didn't go to bed until 3.
Ooh, girl.
I think. Yeah.
Oh my
What are you,
goodness.
20?
Listen. No. Okay. No. And here's the thing. So we went out to dinner for my friend's birthday. And then she wanted to go dancing. And I'm like, oh, I haven't been dancing in forever. Like, this will be so fun. So we go to this club. Or not even a club. We went to 2 like bars that had dancing.
Great.
Right?
Perfect.
So we went to one. And I'm like, the vibes in here are so fucking weird. Because it is mostly young people. Like, we were among the oldest there, like being in our 30s. And the music is fucking weird. They're playing stuff that I don't know if it's because I'm old but I was just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. And then everybody's kind of just standing around.
Nobody's actually dancing.
It was so
I can't.
weird. It was so weird. And then we were like, okay, the vibes here are off. Like, let's go to a different place. So we go to another place and kind of a little bit better, but kind of the same thing. Like, and I'm just like, does the younger generation not know how to have fun?
No. I'm going to one-up you right now because I didn't get to bed till 1:30 last night because we went to the Hollywood Bowl to watch LCD Sound System. We paid for good seats at the Hollywood Bowl, and you guys have all been there. Like, you know, there's seats and it's good. You can see down into the, you know, it's the stage show. Yeah. And then if you want to get up and dance, there's like big aisleways. There's a lot of people that can stand, you can dance, like that kind of thing. We have people not give up, like just standing the whole time. And I'm just like, if I'm going to watch this show through screen, like, I might as well stay home. Like, you do all this work to drive to get and park at the bowl and then go. And I'm just like, it's so rude to me. It's so rude to me. I'm just like, I wanted to see the lights. I wanted to see the performance. And I'm just like, nobody gives a fuck about anybody else anymore. I just watched people literally are just in it for themselves. There's no common decency. There's no common, like.
You're right about that. But you know what? The thing is, Cassie, because I heard you say that we're old.
I'm disagreeing. I'm going to disagree with this conversation, and you're not going to love it.
Okay. No, I don't care. You can have your own opinion, but it was just, I don't know that it's that we're old or just that, like, I think because we used to go out together. We would go places, 3 of us, where with our friends, where it wasn't even a place for dancing, and we made it a place for dancing.
Right.
Like, we were like, oh, we're here to like have fun. We're here to get down. I think maybe younger people are so scared of being uncool. It's like that fear of cringe where they can't like let go and just like have a good time. Yeah. Because I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, why are you even coming out if you're just gonna like mill about, stand around, look like you're not even having fun? Like, get out there, jump up and down, take some shots, have a good fucking time. What are you doing?
And that's what I did in the aisle so that I wouldn't inconvenience the older people, some of whom maybe can't stand. And I'm a tall person. So I'm saying I was dancing like a maniac in the aisle so that I wouldn't inconvenience anyone else. I almost like had a great time and everything. But for the opener, who Eric was really excited to see, like we literally just like a wall of 2 people. That's it. Everyone else was like sitting or whatever. But I was just like, if you wanted to stand up and dance, there's an area, like we were like 2 feet from the aisle too. So you're literally like just walk down. Yeah. We sat right by the sound booth because we gotten great freaking seats. And it's like, okay, like I get it. Get up and dance and have fun and be a maniac. That's what I did during LCD. But what I don't like nowadays about going out is there's a mix of the Gen Z crowd that doesn't want to have fun or do anything and makes you feel cringe if you want to have fun. And then
I don't feel cringe.
No.
I'll tell you that right now.
Same.
I don't give a single fuck. Like, I'm here to have fun. So I'm going to be jumping up and down and dancing and fucking doing what I'm doing because I don't go out very often.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
I don't do it for you. That's for fucking sure.
I'm not doing it for you. I'm taking my tequila shot and I'm getting on the dance floor. You can just stand there if you want, I guess. I'll do it by myself.
Truly.
They don't make me feel, nobody makes me feel cringe these days. I just kill the fear of cringe. I think it's like destroying our society. We have to stop being afraid of like looking uncool, having awkward phases, doing things that, like,
yeah, but we didn't grow up where every single move that we made
Absolutely.
might end up online for everybody to judge.
That's true.
And so there's a difference between how we grew up versus how they grew up. And so there's this, they're the digital natives. Like they born, raised, brought up in it. So there's not been a time in their life that the possibility of somebody getting caught doing something stupid and becoming like a fucking meme for the whole world isn't an absolute possibility,
No,
so I can get where the fear comes from for sure. But my thing
but you got to kill that fear. That's what I mean. It's just like, I get where it's coming from too. And I understand that's a difficult thing to break, but I think you're doing yourself a disservice by not allowing yourself to just live.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, big picture.
Yeah, I get where it's coming from, though. I
think that they'll grow out of that phase for sure. And I think we all went through a bit of a cringe phase for sure, probably a little younger even. But they'll grow out of that and blossom into their own little, hopefully. But my thing with concerts is this, and I am the person who's like, and I can see, Christina, about your venue, your concert, but I remember when we went to go see the Flaming Lips, you and I.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's gonna be songs
everybody
I'm gonna fucking stand up to. And I know there's people behind me, and I literally am like, I'm gonna turn around and apologize. I'm so sorry. This is my shit. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and dance. There's no place to go. But also too, like, people, I paid as much money as the person behind me did to come to the show. And I also have the ability or the right to enjoy the show and be able to stand up and be the joy of seeing a show live is seeing the show live.
It's the venue too. It's very much the venue. If there's a venue that provides like plenty of ample places to stand without disturbing the experience for other people, that's my point, is that there is no, or seems to be these days, less of a consideration for anyone else but yourself. That's the thing. When we saw Flaming Lips, it is one place, and like everybody was standing, at some point, and that is that venue,
but of course, we were too
and
super mindful too, knowing that there was a kid behind us as well, trying not to block their view, we were trying to be respectful, but also knowing as well, like, I'm sorry, there's some songs I'm going to be standing up for.
Right.
Well, I think that's fair. I know what you're saying though, Christina. Okay, because I'll save what I saw until the end, like when we talk about what we were watching. But I went to a work screening. So I am there with like people who I work with. Like I didn't know everyone there, obviously, but it's just like people who work for the company could go to this screening. And I'm watching the movie and I like catch something out of the corner of my, first of all, they try to get everybody into the screening room, especially like if it's for like a really big title. And the woman next to me comes in, and she wasn't even next to me because she put all of her stuff in the seat between us. And I was like, is she saving that? She must be saving that for somebody.
Sure.
She wasn't. She just like took a seat
took a whole fucking
for her
seat.
stuff.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah. Next to me, like between us. And then I like catch something out of the corner of my eye when I'm watching the movie. In the row in front of me, this man has taken off his shoes and has his socked feet on the back of the chair in front of him.
Get fucking
absolute
real.
Animal.
You shouldn't do that at any theater, but you are basically at work. Like it's a different energy. Like you are with people you work with.
Jesus.
That is so fucking weird.
Maniac. No,
Are you like it's psychotic?
It's
truly.
really
I'm just
is.
like, what is happening in your brain that you're just like, this is fine?
No, people are in their own little worlds. Like I had two women standing next to me while I'm like dancing, and then they're doing New York I Love You. And it's such a beautiful song. I've never seen LCD Sound System live. That is my favorite song. And they're just like talking about a fucking boy, nonetheless, full fucking volume over. And I'm like, I don't need to hear about what a dick Greg is while I'm trying to fucking enjoy
Right.
like
show.
this
That's
fucking
annoying
song.
as shit.
That's fucking annoying. And I'm just like, you're talking full fucking volume about a fucking boy during this magnificent song. I was like, oh my God.
This is
I
why
do love
would
that the
ruin it.
entire top of this show is just us bitching.
Yeah.
It's just a bitch fest, honestly. But no, and like it's more than just bitching, I guess, about like the going out last night. It was more of just like, this makes me sad that like this is what it's like, and it makes me sad for the younger generations that they feel that way, that they feel like they can't just like let loose and have fun and be silly. Because I think like silliness will save us, you guys. We can't be too serious. And we're not, because you get online and like people are so unserious and it's awesome.
Exactly.
It's amazing, you know, but I'm like, we got to carry that energy into like, who cares? Like, I think you're the most magnetic when you're like cutting loose and having fun. And Cassie, I know you've talked about that before. Like when you're on the dance floor and you're sweating and you're feeling yourself and you're like really enjoying yourself, that's when you're the most magnetic. So who gives a shit if like that guy on the other side of the bar thinks you look silly or like cringy or whatever. He's not, and he's also not for you if he does. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, honestly. Ugh.
Yeah.
And he won't, because honestly, that kind of, if you are really in your space and just owning your shit, that, like you said, is attractive. It's a magnet, and people aren't normally going to be negative about that. They're going to be like, oh my God, she's having a blast. They're not going to even look at her silly, her like weird or blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's like,
that's why we
oh my
got to
God, you're
kill
crazy.
that
That's
fear.
fun. Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
And even if they are negative about it, that's coming from a place of jealousy, because
for sure.
they aren't as free to be who they want to be, you know? So, yeah.
And you're probably never going to see him again anyway. Who gives a fuck? Unless you're at a work event.
Unless you're...
You might, you know.
And then keep your shoes on, you fucking psycho.
Animal. What the fuck?
Insane, really.
The biggest. That is such an ick. Honestly, that is like, if I was dating a guy and he did that, what a fucking
Being inconsiderate, period, is icky to me. Like, I did a TikTok back when we were still doing TikToks about that, where I was just like, people who like take up all the space in the grocery store. Like if I was on a date with a guy and he had like no self-awareness and was just like taking up the entire aisle, that would turn me off. Like I would just, because I'm just like, you have to be aware that everybody here is trying to shop. You're not more important than anyone else. It's the same thing. Like whenever somebody oh God, like when you're driving on the highway and they get into the traffic's bad, so they drive in the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm just like, if I was on a date and someone did that, I wouldn't be impressed. I would be so fucking turned off, because I'm like, look, traffic is not fun for anybody.
No.
It's not fun for anyone. None of us want to fucking be here.
You're not better than anybody here. Get fucking back.
It's so rude. Like,
no, seriously rude behavior. Yeah, that's why Trader Joe's is like my fucking nightmare. I love the products, but
me too.
The people that shop there, I can't. It's too much.
Also,
the way it's laid out.
It's laid out.
Yeah, it's awful.
So it gives me anxiety.
Every time I go in there, it feels like we're all trying to stock up for the zombie apocalypse. Like it really is like every man for himself in a Trader Joe's, and it's like
all
fucking
those
crazy.
All those TikToks about the Trader Joe's
lots?
cashiers. the parking lots for sure. But I was at Trader Joe's because I was buying things for the fall party that we had last weekend, and I don't know. Are they contractually obligated to make small talk with you?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
like it's
sure.
like they. I think they must be trained that way, because he's like scanning my little pumpkins and he's like, "Oh, these are so cute." Like I'm like, you don't have to. Like I appreciate it, I know you're just being friendly and like that's nice, but I love genuine interactions with people. I love chatting people up and having conversations with
forced
people. But
ones where you're like
small talk is so uncomfortable.
And you can tell the difference. Yeah.
Sweet
Just
angel.
let
I'm
it-
like, we don't have to do this.
let it
Neither of us
happen.
have to do this. Yeah.
You're like, I won't tell.
Yeah. Are they watching you? Are there cameras in
Are you
here?
safe? Blink twice.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, it's okay. You can just scan my stuff. Like, you
fine.
don't have to do this.
I feel like it should be. I feel like I know that Uber now has the like no conversation button that you can push or whatever.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
Please don't talk to me.
Yeah, I feel like you should have that in real life too, where you're like, it's okay. Like you do not have to talk to me.
Don't feel obligated.
Don't feel
like if it
obligated.
comes naturally,
Yes.
great. I
Yes.
love talking to strangers.
Yes.
Like some of the best, like, you know, we always talk about it, a girl's bathroom at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I love talking to strangers, but it's gotta occur naturally. Like,
Remember
you
that
know,
one guy in Vegas? That one Uber driver?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
Why am I doing trivia right now? Like,
That's
what are you doing?
What do you mean
It was
you
like in the
doing
morning.
trivia? I was strapped up fucking front with him.
Well, that was a choice.
Listen.
Yes, you know, if you get in the front with an Uber, you're really
I know.
rolling the dice there because like, it could be.
I mean, the two of you were in the back, like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, help me. Help.
No, this man was legitimately it was
Trivia
like 21
questions.
questions.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, it was too much.
It was the
don't need
longest
to,
like 5-minute ride down the strip I've ever had.
It was a 30
Like,
minute, 5-minute trip.
Speaking of Uber, we never talked about this, and this is relevant to our show. There is an option now. I think Uber did it first, but then I got a Lyft not that long ago, and they had me update my profile, which I've like never done before. But I think it's in part because one of the options now is you can select to prioritize. If you're a woman, you can select to prioritize female drivers.
Yeah,
I love that.
No, I love
Which
that.
I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You know, like, and they even let you, at least Lyft does. So it's like you can I selected to, you know, prioritize female drivers. And then it's like, if there's not one available in your area, do you want to then default to whoever's nearest to you? Or do you want to wait? Like you can make that like option 2. And then there's another one that's like prioritize female drivers during these time periods. So it's like if it's late at night
Yeah.
and you don't want to get in a car with a man, like after you've been drinking or whatever, you and not that, you know, women are entirely safe either, but it feels more secure as a woman.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, to know that like
I mean, I
I'm
would
not
choose
getting
the
in-
bear option.
if there's a bear driver,
Yeah.
how cute.
yeah, I'd be like,
Paddington, the Paddington option.
if there's no female drivers,
I'll
I
take a bear.
choose the Waymo. The Waymo. That's the no driver option. So yes. Oh my goodness. Well, who should we FMK this week? I know we were just in our bitch box, but here's an idea. So fucking dude face from LCD Sound System, what's his name? Looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then I saw TikToks lately of like the 311 lead singer.
Oh my God.
Rip like
Holy shit.
Jesus. So can we talk about fucking older musicians who are
I'm in.
keeping it tight?
Keep it tight.
Okay. Yeah. Who else we got?
All right. I'll come up with some 90s musicians here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, James Murphy. He's still pretty decent looking, and he was rocking on stage. But I will tell you, the lead singer for 311, I'm not a huge 311 fan. I had never been, but holy crap. So
you know what? I'm gonna do not a man. I'm gonna do not a man, and I'm gonna do Alanis Morissette.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks so freaking good.
Lee Brennan is the lead singer of 9/11. And
9/11?
311? Wow.
Never forget.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wowie, wow, wow.
Wow. Yikes. Nick Hexum is the lead singer of 311. That's different. I didn't know there was actually a band called 911. So now we know.
Lenny Kravitz, also hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
hot.
big time.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Nick Hexum is hot. I was also thinking the lead singer from Weezer, Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw them and he is still looking good.
Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah.
Is he related to the other Cuomos, I wonder?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's not
he
find
was
out.
born in
I don't
New
want
York
to know.
City.
I don't want to know. No.
Raised in several Buddhist communities along the Northeast
Oh, good
until
for
he
him.
was 10.
I bet he's hella chill. We should do him for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's do that. Nick Hexum, Alanis Morissette,
And Rivers Cuomo.
Cuomo's.
Okay, I've got to look up Nick's Hexum. Okay. Oh,
Hot.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you see him with a low slung guitar down there too, and like singing.
he
I'm
looks
like,
fine.
what? You are.
Yeah, this man is very good looking.
He's extremely good looking. I was like,
it's almost
55.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable. Okay. Rivers Cuomo, Nick Hexum from 311, and Alanis Morissette. We got a good group for different reasons here. Look, I'm gonna make the bad decision just off top and fuck that guy.
Oh,
You're Nick, let's get down. Okay.
It's a bad decision. Okay, 100%. He's
oh my
too
God.
hot. He's too hot. He's been famous for too long.
Yeah.
He's a musician.
Yep.
He's probably, I don't know you, sir.
Yeah.
He's probably a terrible person. Do you know what I mean? Like, just that combination of factors is probably like, you are probably awful. Like you're gonna like have sex with me and leave me right away. That's fine. It's a bad decision, but wow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I think you could marry either Rivers or Alanis, and it would be lovely. What are their signs?
That's a good question.
Alanis Morissette is a Gemini.
June 13th.
Nick
I think. Yeah. What's Rivers?
Nick Hexum is a fucking Aries too. An
Yep.
Aries man.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh,
Of course he
Jesus
looks like.
Christ.
And
he's gonna ruin your life.
Your
Jeez.
life.
like,
Your
maybe I
whole
shouldn't fuck him.
life.
He might actually ruin my life.
Yeah. he
And
could.
Rivers is also a Gemini.
Yeah.
So Alanis and Rivers are both Geminis?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Shit.
I really can't go wrong today. This is
Yeah.
this is the
You're
only
like-
time this has really just worked out only for me.
Oh God. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna marry Rivers.
Okay.
He's giving me an energy that's like so chill. You know what I mean? Also, I'm a big fan of like Buddhist teachings and texts.
Yeah.
And I think that we can connect on that. I love Alanis Morissette. Like music wise, of the three, she's my favorite. But I think I want to be like her bestie. You know, she also gives me like a kind of, despite the fact that there's like female angry rage rock happening, I feel like she gives me kind of a chill vibe in her
She
older.
seems girl's girl.
Yeah,
She's
I
girl's
think
girl,
so too.
for sure.
So I want to be like her. I want to be her friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to marry Alanis Morissette
Okay.
because Rivers Cuomo seems like the kind of gentleman who would not like me at all.
He's gonna
For a number of
actually
reasons.
you to death.
Like his Buddhist teachings and my bitchiness, I think
Right.
would very much
I don't
clash.
get an actually vibe from him. I get like I think he's gonna be too like this is too. Remember when we went to that vegetarian restaurant, the Red Dot?
Exact
He's not going to be like that. Our server was so like
so spiritual,
woo-woo, like incredibly woo-woo.
Yes.
Rivers isn't going to be that much, but I think he's going to try and get you to like, whenever you're pissed off in traffic, he's going to try and get you to like breathe deep.
I'm going to kick him out of the
you're going to be like,
car.
I will fucking throw an elbow in your nose.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna
So
push him
yeah,
out
I
of
don't
the
think
car.
it's for you. I don't think it's for you.
No, but Alanis and I think that like a female version of that is would be better. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she would understand how to get me to calm down without telling me to calm down or give me a breathing exercise or whatever. I think that we would go and be like fairies somewhere, and it would be lovely. Because I cannot marry Nick Hexum. But I'm gonna.
None of us should. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta
that's
know.
appropriate.
Yeah.
He looks tall.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
God, that man, he's the worst person on the planet. He's got a 6-pack and he's tall and he's a musician.
And 311 music is totally that like vibey, like beach,
Jesus, he's
like,
a nightmare person. I know it. If anyone has firsthand experience, please tell us.
we need to know. Watch
need
people
to
know
know
that
he's
not.
he's legitimately like the nicest person.
Oh my God, what if he is? What if
I don't
he's
believe
that
it.
attractive, that talented,
he's
and
not.
he's also super nice?
He's not. There's no way. Sorry.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Okay. This is fucking tough. Okay. Eek. Okay.
Oh my God. What? How is he making his body like that at 55?
No, because he's probably also on like human growth hormone or something too. Like allegedly. Don't sue us, Nick Hexum. We said you were hot. Just take that.
Yeah, you know what? Life's too short and divorce exists. I'm marrying Nick Hexum.
Yep, there you go.
Let me
Listen.
Okay.
I just, I like living life on the edge.
We've talked about it before. We have talked about it before. An ugly guy is going to make you cry as well, so you might as well get with the hot one.
Amen, sister. A fucking men. I'm doing it. I know I'm making a risk. I know it's the line cook.
He's on
it's
tour.
It's a fucking good looking risk.
Yeah.
And fuck. I'm so stupid. I should just have fucked him. What the fuck's wrong with me?
It's okay. No, it's all right. We're here for you in the inevitable fallout from that relationship.
2 Aries. Or who am I fooling?
Listen, we pay it forward. We'll show you how to fill out the divorce paperwork.
Yep. Yeah.
Drink wine. Like, make sure you sign and date here, or they'll send it back.
Yep. Great. Okay, cool. Just put a little sticky everywhere I need to sign an initial.
Yep.
Blue is sign, pink initial. Great. Okay. And then I'm gonna shit. I don't know. You know what sucks too is, I'm gonna fuck Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put the two together, she's just definitely that much more attractive than Rivers.
Hot.
Yeah.
She is so pretty, and I also feel like she's somebody that has really fun toys.
Yeah, for sure. And isn't afraid to use them. She's got a fun toy drawer, and they're pretty too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's got like, they're aesthetically pleasing
And clean.
And oh God, thank God.
and clean.
Yeah.
Listen.
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think you'll have fun. I think you'll discover things.
Yeah.
She seems like, she's DTF.
I want to work out with her too. She's like, she looks,
Yeah, I need the motivation. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I love that. Well, we have new patrons.
Yeah, we do.
So
we do. I want to give a very big shout out to K Vita. Thank you for joining us on Patreon. We are so excited to have you. I see that there's like a little pound symbol. I think that's the pound symbol next to your patron level. So welcome from across the pond.
Yeah.
We are very excited to have you. I think we talked about it last week, but our next movie that we'll be doing is P.S. I Love You. So we'll be heading out that direction for that movie, and you're just in time to join our book club, which I know Christina did put up the poll of our book options.
Yes. So voting is still going on. I'll probably cut it off by the time you're hearing this. So unfortunately, take a look. But for October, we're trying to choose between 3 books. Right now, in the lead is The First Witch of Boston by Andrea Catalano, and it is a historic fiction retelling of the Salem witch trials. And basically, like, they went back and found like all these fucking haters of this one woman who was just like a free spirit and a healer.
Ain't that the way?
Started the whole thing off. It sounds really interesting. It got great reviews on Goodreads and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
But we also had a couple different books on there that I was excited about. Girl on Girl, How Pop Culture Turned a Generation of Women Against Themselves by Sophie Gilbert. That is a close second place. And then Dating After the End of the World by Geneva Rose, which is it's like a romance zombie
Thriller?
Novel.
Oh, okay.
It's brilliant.
So
It's
a romance novel set in the zombie apocalypse. So
I love that you chose 3 completely different
Very broad
genres.
section.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to see like what people would gravitate towards. I kept it kind of on theme for October for spooky season. But yeah. I hope you'll join us. We're just trying to figure it out. So any suggestions of like, hey, if you guys did it like this, or my book club does things like this. I've never been in a book club, or we haven't done one. So hey, write in suggestions.
I did get a recommendation from a friend of mine from Springfield, Kendra. She texted me and said that they use Google Docs to kind of like track and communicate. So that could be an option. So yeah, if you have suggestions on how best to manage that, then let us know. Or if we just want to use the comment section, we could just make a post that's just like, this is the winner, and like here's where
you can post comments and thoughts, and we can share them for sure.
Yeah. No, that's so funny. Google Docs. I've actually heard, because you know how schools are like banning smartphones now, that teenagers are creating a Google Doc for them to access at school, for them to all like group text.
That's interesting.
Smart.
Isn't that? So they basically recreated like AOL chat room.
That's God.
I mean,
Innovative.
of course.
The kids are all right. Kids are all right. We've come back around.
Well, you guys want to take 5 and then we'll come back with stories?
That sounds good.
Yes. And we're back. Okay, Christina.
Okay. I am very excited to share this one with you. All right. This person says, before reading, I need you to keep in mind, we are the exact same age. Late 20s, me, female, dude, late 20s, male. I'm autistic, disabled. I sing classically. I teach at a local college, and I'm overall a massive nerd. In our few weeks of talking, we only really talked about fun things like anime, D&D, and just goofing around. I had only met him one time in person, and so other than that, he was fun to talk to. It's a potential new friend. I didn't know much about him, and he didn't know much about me. It was not a deep romantic connection. Anywho, after an awkward time trying to settle when our second date would be, red flags, we agreed to meet up at the local zoo. 2 hours before, however, I looked down at my phone after finishing my shower, and I see this. The text reads as follows. Hey, I'm going to have to rain check with you on our date. In fact, we're going to have to stop on all of our future dates.
Okay.
I want.
That's such a weird way to word that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's so strange.
I wanted to tell you this in person, face to face, but now after thinking on it some, it may be easier and more considerate for both of us if I just say this in text. I don't think we're the right fit for each other.
It's so long-winded.
It was one fucking date.
So long-winded.
See,
Also, just get to the point. Like,
she says, see, if he had stopped here, I'd be like, that's fine. Have a good life and no problem. But here's what comes next. I didn't want to be disingenuous and do this, but after talking with a friend, I realized it was wrong to lead you on, even if our date was still going to be fun.
too much information. I don't need to know all of this.
Dude.
How can you bore me while you're rejecting me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I like you. I really do. But I don't feel it would be right to continue pursuing a romantic relationship with you. Don't ask me why.
Jesus.
I don't want to hurt your feelings any more than I already have, if I have. As far as I can tell, you are a good person, and I shouldn't have waited until the last minute. If this is the last time we communicate with each other,
Oh my God, bro.
I just want to say thank you for being who you are and
my
what you've done during our time together. You are probably one of the smartest, honest women I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh
This is
my
so
God.
unnecessary.
Don't stop being you. Keep
Are you writing
trying.
in my yearbook?
Exactly.
Never change. Have a great summer.
Keep trying, as I will, and you'll find your person one day. Trust in God. Pray in Jesus' name.
Nope.
And once again, I'm sorry for wasting your time like this. There's more.
No. How?
Imagine getting this text. No. You just got out of the shower. You're getting ready to go see some penguins. And then this fucking guy. No.
You're like, no problem. I'm just gonna go back into my bed. I'm just and read.
Truly, I'm not gonna lie. This is when I would start like scrolling, where you're just like, wow, much more.
Dude, I would send this to you guys. We would be fucking crying. I'm crying right now.
And you would have to send it in multiple screenshots.
I'm like,
because
did
it's so
it turn
fucking
it
long.
into a Word doc? Like, Jesus
My God.
Christ.
You're breaking up with me in like, it's not even a breakup.
Bro, we're not even there yet. Okay.
Oh my God.
Hope for the best for you. And don't let this stop you from your acting, singing, and taking care of your health. I know you have
Why
goals you
would
want to
it?
reach, and you're still young. I know this is bittersweet, but if I somehow find out that you're not doing well after our one date, I will be genuinely angry with you and will not hesitate to scold.
Oh,
Once again, thank you for the feelings. Goodbye. God bless your beautiful soul and goodbye. But it's not goodbye because there's more.
Did his grandfather write this for him? Like what?
This was like a handwritten letter, like sent during war.
My
like, what are you
dearest
doing?
Charlotte, by the time you read this, I will surely be gone.
I will be on the front.
Also, I won't be outright cutting you off unless you want to do that with me. So if you'd like to remain friends, I'm open to it.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
Good.
Look,
One date.
I really enjoyed talking and nerding out about stuff, and I would have gladly stayed your friend had you the courage to actually talk to me.
Wait, so okay, this is a second text message. I'm assuming she
She
didn't
just
reply to the
didn't.
first.
Yeah. She was like,
I've been in the shower. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually didn't finish your first text. I got bored halfway through. Went to go make a sandwich and then forgot.
Forgot
Yeah.
about it. Look, I really enjoyed talking and nerding out about stuff, and I would have gladly stayed your friend had you the courage to actually talk to me. The people I want as friends will be honest with me and not give the excuse of trying to spare my feelings.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Wait. I missed a paragraph. That is...
I was gonna say that's rich.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So that was the end of his message. And so then she responds to him. This is her response to him.
Okay.
Okay. So after all of that beautiful letter that he wrote her, beautiful in quotes, by the way, she says, look, I really enjoyed talking and nerding out about stuff, and I would have gladly stayed your friend had you had the courage to actually talk to me. People I want as friends will be honest with me and not give the excuse of trying to spare my feelings. I'm disabled, autistic, and I know aspects of this aren't for everyone. This whole message, along with its timing, just feels very infantilizing, but I'm thankful you had some forethought and not dragging me there just to say this script in person. I will continue to learn and grow and be more confident in myself as I've come so far already, but you will not be part of that journey in any capacity. For the sake of future and current friends, let this be a learning point. God bless you and have fun storming the castle.
Oh gosh.
This is all so much.
I mean, I love the Princess Bride reference. However,
yeah. The most heinous part of this whole thing is I was denied a zoo adventure, LOL. However, I have plans in the works to venture out and see the animals myself soon with friends who would be much better company than that would have been.
There you go.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine getting a text that long.
No. And she's right. Like there is something infantilizing about it. It feels condescending.
It is.
Yes.
Like when you are talking to me like that, like
don't give
my
up your
whole world
dreams.
is gonna get crushed because you don't want to fuck me. Like, what?
Yeah, they've been on a date, and they're both like in their 20s, and he's like, "I just want to see you shine.
You're still young. Okay,
you still have life left. Live it.
Thanks. We're the same age.
You're like, bro.
I mean, cool.
Oh. Thanks, bro.
I don't think I would have even responded. I've been like, okay, well.
Or
I
just thumbs it up.
thumbs up.
Exactly. That's better.
That's plenty. Cool.
Thumbs up and block.
Yes.
See ya.
Thumbs up and block for sure.
The devastation. Okay, so here's my story. A friend set me up with a guy and we met at a restaurant. He didn't seem to be my type. You never know how things are going to turn out though. So we sit and he immediately begins to talk about how great he is. He cured cancer. Shortly after he cured AIDS. He speaks 6 languages, all self-taught, of course.
I'm sorry, has he talked to the medical community about these achievements? Because I feel like that could help a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd think.
He's keeping this information to himself?
Yeah. He asked about my interests, and I mentioned I work out, and he went on and on about how he can't even walk into a gym without being begged to work there as a personal trainer. Maybe he did cure AIDS. I don't have any proof to refute that, but I couldn't believe he had been in a gym since 5th grade.
Hey, listen. Yeah.
He criticized everything I said and offered how his thought/plan was better. I thought to object, but it was useless. I decided to get through the dinner and then just bail. Then, in the middle of some story about him negotiating nuclear disarmament with the DPRK, the horror washes over me. I look at him dead in the eyes and recognize the empty vessel that sat before me. We went on the same miserable date 2 years prior.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
I can't. Like, this is what's out there. It's so bad it's Groundhog's Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Dude, what? How do you, with a straight face, you're like just spouting bullshit?
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, so...
cured cancer, AIDS, doing nuclear disarmament deals, you know.
Jesus.
What, in between working out.
It's a personality disorder for sure.
It's giving personality disorder.
Yeah, it's giving he'd be great on reality TV.
Truly.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Met a guy in a club, exchanged numbers, agreed to go for a date the following week. He had booked cinema tickets, not my favorite kind of first date because you're mostly sitting in silence, but whatever. I was looking forward to it. Had some snacks in the cinema, popcorn, sweets, etc. He was driving, and because we couldn't talk in the movie and it was a late show, everything around us in the multiplex was pretty much closing up when we got out. So we sat in the car and talked and got to know one another. We ended up snogging for some time, British. And ended up in the back seats, and things were getting steamy. He undid his trousers and let out the most enormous fart.
What? What? That's not what I was expecting.
Nope. I'm sure it's not what she was expecting either. He undid his trousers and let out the most enormous fart.
Okay.
Wow.
Great.
Whatever came out of his arse reverberated around the car for what felt like forever.
Holy
and I am
shit.
almost certain he sharted.
Oh, get me the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
we're not getting hot boxed and then putting my mouth anywhere near where that smell came from.
No, it's
We're done here.
like
sir.
the poo particles.
Ugh, get
Like
me out of
in your
here.
pants. No. I am not a prudish person at all, but it was just so awkward. He
But I'm
found
also
it
not a
hilarious.
12-year-old boy.
Yeah. Maybe he is. He found it hilarious. And so I nervously started laughing too until the smell.
No.
Oh my God, the smell.
No, get out.
Absolutely.
I need out of this Nissan Altima immediately.
It absolutely stank of pure shit. I started gagging and was nearly sick in my mouth. It smelled like a small animal had crawled up his backside and died.
Girl, get out.
Also, what is he eating? I think he needs to check his diet, you know? He found this even more hilarious. This is my nightmare.
Oh, God.
Oh my
it
God.
is.
He found this even more hilarious and took a deep breath in and said, "Ooh, that's a good one."
Oh, okay. Come on. This is like the most.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that's a good one.
911. Get me out of here.
Oh
I had to open the door to let in some air because I was actually suffocating.
Yes, get out. What are you doing? Don't be in the car anymore.
Massive mood killer, of course. And I just wanted to go home at this point.
Yeah, bye.
But to his at this point, to his disappointment, he kept trying it on, wanting more kisses and getting all touchy feely.
No.
Get out of here.
Listen. Okay. Listen.
There's-
if you are on a great date with somebody, listen, tummy troubles happen.
Sure.
I've been there. I have tummy troubles quite frequently these days. And when it happens, if you're with somebody and you like them and you laugh about it, that's one thing. But I never have like a tummy trouble and then try to put one on with my I'm like I'm with the love of my life, but I'm still like I'm if he had let that out or whatever, we could laugh about it. But then I'm not gonna fuck.
No.
I'm not gonna fuck you.
No,
Sorry.
at all. Like there is something so intimate in a negative way about smelling the inside of another person.
Oh,
You know
let's
what I
never-
mean?
Keegan, I implore you
Is
to
that not
never-
what's happening? I don't want to
implore
smell
you
whatever
to
is going
never,
on.
Ever say that phrase again. I swear
that's
to
the
God,
truth.
I will quit
That
this
is the truth.
podcast. I don't want to, but I
That's why it's
will
gross.
divorce
I'm
this
deceased.
podcast.
You're exactly right though,
I don't
Keegan.
want to know what's happening in
Exactly.
there.
Oh.
I don't
Yes.
need to know. And it's just,
Jesus.
if it smells that bad, he probably did shart a little bit.
Oh,
and like,
God.
you cannot get anywhere close to the downstairs region.
Yeah.
After that, also just like I'm not fucking you in your car that smells like asshole.
No.
Yeah.
God. Anyway. Wanting more kisses and getting all touchy-feely until he reluctantly agreed to drive me back. It was so awkward that we didn't speak the entire time home. He then stopped off at an off license. I think that's like a gas station.
It's like
didn't say.
it's like a bottle shop, like a off license is where you get like alcohol,
Oh,
and
okay.
cigarettes and stuff like that. Yeah.
The more you know. Didn't say a word to me or ask me if I wanted anything, but bought himself a drink and some snacks. I thanked him for the movie, got out of the car, and didn't look back. I then got a call 2 days later from an unknown number asking me why I didn't want a second date.
Sir.
Blocked.
For real?
Sir. Oh, he's like, it started so good. I can't believe if I had farted like that on a date to the point where it was like so fucking audible and so smelly on a like first date, you've never heard of me. You will never hear from me again.
Well, that's the thing is like some people are just built different. It doesn't sound like he was embarrassed at all.
Mm-hmm. He's like,
and that's how
keep
you
this
know
party going.
Thank God that happened on a first date because it's just like incompatible.
Yeah.
Because if that's the kind of guy who's gonna Dutch oven you.
Oh,
Yeah.
come
And-
on.
Well, I'm not doing it.
I hate this. He said it wasn't me.
Oh my God. We guys want to take 5 and come back with the Tainted Love?
I'm tainted. Ugh.
Sorry.
I'm going to take 10. And we're back. Christina, tell us your Tainted Love.
So I was thinking about what I wanted to do this week. And then when I was like scrolling through Netflix, I was like, let me find some kind of true crime thing. And then I came upon the series that came out last year. And I remember I'd watched it, Worst Ex Ever.
Yes.
Oh, girl. I've thought about doing some from that show
Because
that show legitimately traumatized me when I watched it the first time.
It is traumatizing.
That one and Worst Roommate Ever.
Yes.
Girl.
I think I watched Worst Roommate Ever first and I was
Same.
like, oh, this is probably going to be like, silly little roommate stories. No. Crimes. Criminal.
Yes.
Horrifying.
Yes.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Nightmare fuel.
So I picked out from the Worst Ex Ever, one of the ones I found the most infuriating, also the most terrifying, because we are heading into spooky season. This one is trigger warning around like for Cassie. This is Cassie's
people who
worst
don't
one.
believe you. I know this. I know exactly.
This one. So
unfortunately, there's actually a couple that could fall into from that show.
That's true.
So I'm going to tell you the story of Seemona Sumasar. Born in Guyana. She came here when she was 11. She, immigrated to Queens, New York with her family. She was the eldest daughter. She saw her dad working like super hard. So she, excelled in school. She gets a job at Morgan Stanley. She is a single mother. She opens a franchise restaurant like called Golden Crust. They're very big in New York. They're like Jamaican food. So, and she just excels. And she even says on the episode, she's like, it was never a dream of mine to get married because I didn't want to lose my independence and didn't have time to date, working long hours at Morgan Stanley, even longer hours at the restaurant, and then being there for her daughter. But one day, there's a handsome gentleman that comes into the Golden Crust, and, he's got a badge and a gun and is very nice to her, notices he's like, oh, your cameras aren't in the right position. Maybe I can come by, later and make sure that you're good to go. And she's just kind of like, oh, this guy's nice. And he keeps coming in, keeps helping out with stuff. And
see, I'm so suspicious of men.
Especially one with the guns and badges. Shit.
Yeah, if a man came in, I'd be like, first of all, don't tell me what to do. You're coming in here and you're criticizing me off the top.
Nah.
No.
Get fucked.
And also, I don't want you. I wouldn't trust a man to mess with any of my security stuff if I don't know him.
Right. So this is like mid 2006. She not only has been like working all these hours and doing things by herself, but she's also recently lost her father, who she was very, very close with. She's trying to, grieve that and finish, doing what she needs to do to open the restaurant. So this guy just comes in at kind of the right time and is like really freaking nice and offering help. Yeah. And it isn't romantic, like right off the top. Like the guy's name's Jerry Ramratan, and he says he's a detective and a cop, here in New York, and that he's doing some consulting work right around the corner from the restaurant. So he just starts coming in for lunch, coming in regularly, and, they hit it off. They eventually, like, friendship turns into like a romantic thing, and they're like together. Well, in 2007, they had started dating, but then, like, shortly after, she receives a phone call out of the blue, and it's a wife with 2 kids. And she's like stunned about it. And she's like, oh, what is he telling you, that he's a cop? He's a cop and he's a detective. Yeah, no, Jerry is neither a cop nor a detective. Who is he? He's just some random guy that works at a security company. He is kind of a fucking loser. Not kind of, he is a loser. He's a confidential informant. So he knows a lot of cops, but everybody that's like hangs out with Jerry, and even the few people that are interviewed on the show, are like, he's full of shit. He's like a liar. He's just a blowhard. Like, nothing he says is true. He's Jerry. He's like a fuck up or whatever. So Seemona, who is like type A, eldest daughter, highest of achieving, is like, yeah, we're fucking done. Like, breaks it off. She's like, whatever. But he had been like staying in her house pretty much. Like, they had
sir, you have children.
Go
home.
Yeah, he had been living with his mother, but he has a wife and kids, so sometimes he was staying there and sometimes he was staying at Seemona's house.
Just leeching off.
Leeching.
So he's like
leeching.
Child. Yeah.
He's, basically.
Also, can we just say, and I hate to say this because like the security guard at my library is like such a sweetie pie every time I see him. And I know, like, and also at my job. But at this point, if I went on a date with a security guard, I would have to like, I'm just highlighting that passage. You know what I mean? Just keeping an eye on it, because so many times we tell stories about security guards who are just like cop wannabes.
Yeah.
And they have like weird complexes, like inferiority complexes about it. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's a no-go, but it's like I'm just going to keep my eye on that.
Right. Exactly. It's not a red flag, but it's pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so despite their breakup, Jerry's still like kind of living in her basement. He initially requests to just stay there for like a couple weeks, but ultimately is there for like several months, which I'm like, Seemona, like, you're being soups chill about this. But during this period, she observes him carrying a gun, possessing a bulletproof vest and a police department shield, and is just like kind of concerned about his behavior, but decides to let it go until March 8th, 2009. She's asking him like for the keys. Like, I've given you enough time. Please give me the keys back. Let's just end this. And he's like, okay. So he takes the keys out, and that's when she opens the door to take it. He ambushes her inside, violently attacks her, SAs her, and basically then after doing all of that, he has the nerve to cry in the basement. He's crying and begs her not to make a report. He leaves. She runs up, locks the door, and of course makes a report immediately, right? So the DA, they do the kit and all of that. The DA's like, she was extremely credible. Like, we're going to move forward with charges. Like, the grand jury indicts him because, he's
fucking
going to
guilty.
he's fucking guilty. So Unfortunately, the wheels of justice grind very, very slow. So when he is arrested, he's given a $150,000 bail, which his mother puts up for him, and he is released as he is awaiting trial. So we're 2 months away from trial. There's a spate of burglaries that are happening in Queens and Long Island. Somebody calls in. Their car's been stopped and they've been robbed. It was a dark-skinned Indian woman who was carrying a police badge. A second report comes in. I've just been robbed. It's a dark-skinned Indian woman who's carrying a badge, and the last 3 digits of her plate are this. And then there's another report. It's a dark-skinned Indian woman who's robbed me, masquerading as police. Oh my God, this is the whole plate number. So now they have a plate number. They've got an arrest. They fucking pick Seemona up. They arrest her. She's driving the car. The plates match. She's ID'd by all the people that say they've been robbed. They're like, put her in a photo lineup. Boop, it's her. It's her. It's her. So Seemona is arrested and held without bail. She is facing 50 years in jail on felony accounts. And she immediately, when they're questioning her, they bring out, she's like so confused because she's like, what is happening? What am I even being arrested for?
Right.
They're not really telling her anything. The cops bring in a folder and she sees Jerry's folder or Jerry's photo on the folder. And she's like, does this have to do with fucking Jerry? And tells the whole story. Listen, we're going to trial for blah, blah, blah. If it has to have something to do with Jerry. Jerry has to be involved. And they're like, no, we don't know what you're talking about. This is something completely different. Like they try to brush it off. And then basically another cop, there's another detective that comes in from a different jurisdiction where one of the robberies take place. And she questions Seemona. Seemona tells the whole story. And she's like, yeah, no, I totally believe you. Like, this is insane. And so she goes out and talks to the other cops, like, what's going to happen to her? And they're like, well, we're going to book her. She was identified, like, she'll go to trial. She has to go to fucking Rikers.
Yep.
Rikers.
And this is about the point in this episode, because this is one of those shows you think you can just have it on. Mm-hmm. And I had watched an episode before this one. And I at this point, I had hit my limit. I was like, we're turning this off. I was like, I'll finish this later. Because I was like, it was stressing me out so bad.
Well,
Rikers.
Can you imagine, though? Prison. You have somebody that's working for Morgan Stanley.
Yeah. Who's robbing people. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The whole thing is so preposterous. Like, I'm like, you're either being willfully ignorant, or corrupt. I'm sorry. That police department is one or the other, because you look at that person and you look at their life, and not only that, the lawyer that she ended up getting was like, hey, we have security footage of her and her cell phone pings 100 miles away in Connecticut while one of the robberies is...
I do understand why they had to arrest her, right? Because it's like you have several different people, right? Two, to your knowledge, are not connected, although maybe... Just
a little,
check
a little
closer.
Research.
Correct.
That's research.
A little.
Yeah,
check their phone records to see if they've ever been in contact with each other.
Talk to each other. Yeah, because to your knowledge, it's like these are 3 separate reports. They gave an ID. They had her license. So I understand why they had to bring her in, but it's like just look into it a little closer. Especially, it's like she couldn't have done it. She can't be in 2 places at the same fucking time.
It's fucking bonkers.
So she's pretty sure. She's like, yeah, I was someplace else. It goes to a grand jury.
I can't believe it.
And the grand jury still chooses to indict her. Like, the picture on the video was grainy, and they were like, well, anyone could have had her phone. Seemona, who works at Morgan Stanley and also has a franchise Golden Crust, is also robbing people at gunpoint, pretending to be a cop in Queens.
Some people have strange hobbies.
Yes. It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Her family's bewildered. She has no bail. So days turn into months.
Mm-hmm.
Months turn into multiple months. She loses her job.
Of course.
She loses the restaurant. She loses her house.
She's in prison.
For
her
nothing.
fucking house. She loses, and that's the thing. She had purchased the house from her parents. It was the house they had bought when they came and immigrated here, and she had always wanted to keep. She was like, it was important to keep the family home. Gone, lost it. The devastation,
so infuriating.
the devastation of her entire life that she had built, as she sits in Rikers, completely fucking innocent, telling anybody, like her lawyers, the cops, and everybody, please look into Jerry. Jerry is behind this because of this. And because of that, the rape trial, the DA's like, I had to let that go, or at least put a pause on it until her case is resolved, because, if she's convicted of these crimes, like it messes with her credibility. So, like, I'm not going to bring these rape charges up because, before she was this person, and now, like, but he's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not the person that I thought that she was when she came in here. So it was very odd. Anywho, months go by and somebody sees her story on the news. The spate of robberies are happening. This guy's like, oh shit, that thing Jerry was talking about, he actually did it. So he's like, he ends up going out and he finds one of the robbery victims named Rajiv, and he's like, hey bro, like, you know what you fucking did. There's an innocent woman in jail. You know what you fucking did.
How
Like,
do you get people
stranger.
to agree? Like, how would you ever get like 3 people to agree to
$20,000. That's how you do it. So you offer to pay them $20,000 to frame this person. So then the friend confronts him and is like, you know what you fucking did. Well, you better go tell the cops. So Rajiv does call the cops, but he calls to report that friend is harassing him.
I remember this.
So then that friend gets arrested for fucking tampering with witness. It's a felony that could lead to like 20 years in prison. So now the other motherfucker who was trying to do the right thing is also now in jail facing charges.
Have no soul.
It's fucking
like,
insane.
How do you live with yourself? Like, knowing that you've done these things to people. How? I would never sleep again.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is the thing that finally starts to unravel things, because that friend is contacting people, and now all of a sudden, like, an ex-girlfriend from Jerry comes into the cops. She's telling the same story that the friend is telling and that Seemona's been telling the whole time, basically laying out, yeah, I was there. Jerry's paying people basically to say, to identify her because he's got rape charges coming up and he wanted to discredit her and get the charges dropped. And so finally, that's when cops start to look into this and notice that Jerry has been calling all the robbery people, that they're all connected, that they're all buddies. And so it falls apart. And after spending 7 fucking months in Rikers and losing everything,
months.
I couldn't spend 7 hours in prison,
No,
let alone 7 months.
It's scary.
No. And so she is finally released and all of the charges are dropped just like that. Well, she immediately turns around and is like, yeah, I'm going to be fucking suing, because here's the thing.
You lost everything.
You lost everything. And the cops that had come in to interrogate her at the very beginning came in and had a folder with Jerry's picture on it. She's telling a story that they specifically ignored or didn't even look into. Like I said, the lawyer was like, it would have been very easy to pull Jerry's phone records and just do a precursory check.
Just
to
fucking
see.
do your job.
Just do your
The
fucking
minimum.
job. The minimum. So it's years later, by the way. It's like fucking how many years later? 2011, she sues. 2017, so almost 7 years later, is when she finally wins a settlement of $2 million from the Nassau.
Not enough.
And that is
$2 million just like getting a house in New York
exactly
is going to cost how much?
Exactly.
It's
It's not enough for all that she lost. It's definitely not enough.
for the trauma she endured from spending 7 months in prison.
You better put another 0 on that.
That's right.
I feel like it should have been 20 million. I feel like is fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's what's fucked up is that it comes from taxpayers. I truly think it should come from pensions. That's my own personal thing, that it shouldn't be us footing the bill for their incompetence. But anywho, he goes on trial. Seemona gets on stand. Jurors are crying during her testimony. They are like sobbing because this story is infuriating. It is so fucking tragic. She is an incredible witness. He's found guilty. Conspiracy. The DA tacked the rape charge on, so she did get justice for her sexual assault. Basically, all these different charges. He gets 32 years. He will not be eligible for parole until then. He maintains his innocence the whole time, telling people.
God.
Yeah, I mean, he's the worst. He's the worst. He is a narcissist. He's a fucking psycho. But yeah, he is in jail now where he should be. And hopefully stays there for the entire 32 years. But that is the infuriating story. It's episode 2 in Worst Ex Ever. And I guess there is a Dateline about it too, which I might have to see who took us down that path and what that Dateline is like. But yeah, it's...
I feel like this would be a good Andrea Canning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That story is so upsetting. And the thing about the Worst Ex Ever, Worst Roommate Ever shows, it's similar to like I Survived, where it's the actual people telling their stories.
And
you're watching this woman talk about like the most horrific thing that's ever fucking happened. It's it's wild. It's so insane.
And to lose 7 months of your life when you're innocent, to lose everything that you worked so hard to build,
$2 million
lose 7 months with your kid.
Fuck.
Yeah, because I was going to say she had a daughter, right?
Yeah. She has a daughter, yes.
She has a daughter. And also, didn't her, I could be misremembering this, but didn't her dad die by suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so, like, trauma. Like, yeah,
But
I hope
he
it didn't
died
sound like I was
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But that was how
she was in
how she was vulnerable.
in a vulnerable place.
Yep.
And so, like, yeah, I hope it didn't sound like I was being victim shamey when I was like, oh, I wouldn't trust a man to like fuck with my, security system. I wasn't meaning it in that way at all. And like, I do think that she was in such a vulnerable place and in such a like susceptible to a man coming in and saying like, hey, can I help you? Can I help? And I think she even talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was a lot. She took over this franchise. She's eldest daughtering it up all over the place.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And someone comes in and offers to help shoulder the load.
He played it the right way too, where it wasn't like he wasn't trying to date her right off the top. Someone was just being nice.
Just
and
being
offering to help. Yeah.
As
and then
friend.
it turned into what it turned into. But I mean, the way that he was described in the program, like he was a user. He's a narcissist. He is definitely somebody that doesn't have empathy or
only sees themselves as the victim.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like to rape somebody and then start crying about it is so disgusting.
It's the worst. It's honestly the worst. I honestly think too that the lengths that you have to go through to concoct a plan of that nature to ruin somebody's life to that extent. And God bless Seemona for being as strong as she is. She's rebuilt her life. I think she works for Frontier Airlines now, doing her thing. But I mean, she lost
everything.
I don't know how you rebuild. I don't know how you rebuild.
$2 million is not enough.
$2 million doesn't even, I mean, what's that going to cover your therapy?
And also, I don't know if that's what she received from the settlement or if that was the settlement and then she had to pay her lawyer and fucking
shit, like
pay taxes on it. So then, like, what does that turn into? $700K?
Yeah. Not,
now we're all pissed off. Great.
Truly. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was like, I didn't want to do a murder for sure, but I was just like, man, I think for me, spooky season is all about like, what are those fears that you have? I mean, that fear of just...
You got mine.
Not having any control at all.
Oh, God. Terrifying.
Like when you didn't do anything, you know what I mean? And you're like... Everything I built and all the things I worked for are being taken from me and no one believes me.
It's why I can't watch the confession tapes like that. Like that show where it's just like in the interrogation room and they're basically like convincing someone to confess to something. And I'm like, it makes me so fucking anxious. I get so like... It's because I can't imagine that feeling, just being so helpless in that situation. Like no one will listen to you. No one will believe you. You don't have any power in this situation. Like, awful.
Yeah, terrifying. So happy Halloween, ladies. Welcome to spooky season. What are you guys watching?
Well, I mentioned this at the beginning, but I did see One Battle After Another. Which is that new Paul Thomas Anderson movie that came out. Really enjoyed it. It's a difficult movie to categorize, which I feel like a lot of his movies can be that way because it's very funny. It's like an authoritarian like satire movie. You know what I mean? Okay. Where it's like they're taking down fascism. It's definitely a critique on authoritarianism and fascism and like powers that be and immigration and all kinds of things. It's very
timely,
good.
Yeah,
very, very timely. And it's done in such a way that it doesn't feel quite so heavy, but they're definitely speaking on those subjects and the performances are good, man. Unfortunately, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is not a good person, but he is a good actor.
Yeah.
And Benicio del Toro is so good in it. Tiana Taylor, goddamn, give me that woman's personal trainer. Jesus Christ.
She's beautiful.
She's so beautiful. And like, she has a full fucking six pack. Like, amazing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it.
Nice.
It's long. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, but.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're not really making tight 90s anymore for movies.
It's wild, right?
It is. They're all over 2 hours now.
Yeah, and I'm not here for a long movie usually, but this one does move at a good pace.
Okay.
It feels good. Sean Penn is... he's like the bad guy, and he's ridiculous, but it's terrifying. Like a ridiculous man with power. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we do know exactly what you mean.
Yes.
So weird.
Yeah. You're like, I want to laugh at you. And they comment on that too, because he's trying to get into this. It comments on the absurdity of things like white nationalist groups. Like when you really look at the KKK, you're like, you guys are just a bunch of fucking nerds, Grand Dragon and fucking weird shit. And they have that group in this movie, but they call themselves like the Christmas Explorers, and they're like the high level white nationalists. And Sean Penn is trying to get into their organization. It's so silly, right? But it's like, that's what these people are like.
I know.
Fucking
and we're
dweebs.
Yeah. Dealing with
so
it right
much power.
now.
Hateful dweebs with so much power.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
I
go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, I started watching Task on HBO with Mark Ruffalo.
I want to watch that.
Chris has been watching it.
I love Mark Ruffalo. I love the other guy.
Me too. I love him from Ozark. He was in Ozark?
Yes.
Yeah, love him.
Yes. They're really good. Some of the supporting cast is a little weak, and the overall tone, it's very dark. It is real. If you liked Mayor of Easttown.
Right, and I did.
I did too.
It's even darker. There's not as much. You know how sometimes Kate Winslet would be kind of funny? Like there would be a little bit
mom
of...
would bring some levity. Yeah.
Yeah. There's none of that so far. I think maybe they're trying to do that with some of the supporting cast. I'm 3 episodes in. I'm kind of iffy about it. Okay. I would give it probably like a 2.3 out of 5.
Oh, you know what? Stop watching that. Start watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Will not regret it. Oh my God. I'm so happy it's back. It's making my life.
Amazing. What about you, Cassie?
I finished The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Give this woman a Nobel Peace Prize.
Honestly, I'm so impressed. Because
so
when
good.
you showed us where you were last time, you really hammered that shit out.
Did.
Wow.
I did. I hammered that shit out. But you know what? And it's like one of those things. It's been like the joke has been stupid work is getting in the way of my reading. Because honestly, had I had just been available to read for like a week, I would have fucking murdered it so fast. Like I just got through.
Yeah.
Because I could not put it down. It was so fucking good. And I will say, I really, 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 it's a 5-star book. There's no question. However, there's one tiny little thing that I don't love. That if you're going to read it, it's not worth getting into because it's at the very end of the book. I don't love it. If you know, you know. But I don't want it to taint the way I felt about the entire book, which was fucking spectacular.
Oh, what a bummer.
And it's such one of those things that you can be like, that didn't happen. No.
You're like, I'm going to cut that out of my brain. And
removed. It was a different time. Different mentality.
You gotta know that that's gonna because if you like classic literature, it almost always there's gonna be like one sentence here or there where you're like, huh? Like I was reading The Bell Jar and you're like,
yeah.
I'll be honest, Bell Jar has never been on a list of books that I've wanted to read. I don't know why.
Really?
I know, and it's very much I think that in my mind, Bell Jar equals depression.
Like it's sad girl book.
Yeah,
it is.
and I just
but I love sad girl shit.
Give me adventure. Give me ruin. Give me, revenge. I'm all in. I loved, and honestly, I've literally just been spending the past 3 days trying to figure out what I want to read next, and.
Well, you gotta read the book that I'm
going to for sure. But once that's solidified, once we know exactly which book it's going to be, for sure, that's obviously going to be a read. But I'm also kind of like, do I want to read The Adventures of the Three Musketeers now? Like, am I on a Dumas?
Dude, like, I want to watch the movie again. Do you remember the Three Musketeers movie from the 90s?
Yep. And the man with the iron mask.
Iron mask.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of DiCaprio.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Dumas.
I totally want
to
revisit that. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know that Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is out now?
No. Like the
It
movie?
looks awful. Yes.
Oh.
It
I
looks
wasn't interested in the book,
really
to be fair.
bad.
So.
It does not look great. And the cast
Did you read
is
the book?
so stacked. No, I didn't because I was like,
I tried.
no, it's a no
Yeah.
from you. Didn't they do like
Yeah,
something with Abraham Lincoln being a vampire hunter?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
That
Abraham
movie
Lincoln
was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. And I think I like the premise better. I don't know that for some reason I just couldn't get into the book, and then I couldn't tell if it was just like, well, maybe I've never read any Jane Austen, so I don't know. Maybe that's not my thing. And then I was just like, zombies of the three keys, right? You got zombies, vampires, and werewolves. I mean, zombies is the lowest on my list. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Well, hey, if you guys have something that we should read or watch, if you have a terrible date story, if you want to just reach out, say hello, say what's up. Go to our one-stop shop of website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com, and we love you so much. Cheers.